Good day folks, Sean here from Air Photography. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at the DJI Action 2 and the Hero 10 Black and do a bit of a comparison of their horizon leveling capabilities. Both cameras can do a really good job at keeping the horizon level when you have that setting enabled. The way they go about it though, however, is quite a bit different, and both cameras have their pros and cons. So if you're in the market to pick up a new action camera and horizon leveling is important to you, this video might help you make your decision. Now this video is not a comparison in general of the Action 2 against the Hero 10, but just about that specific horizon leveling. Now as mentioned, both cameras provide horizon leveling, but they do it in very different ways. With the Hero 10 Black, they do offer some basic horizon leveling, but if you want to make full use of it, the full 360-degree horizon leveling, you do have to pick up an additional accessory. This is the Max Lens mod, and this will fully unlock horizon leveling and still allow you to have a nice wide field of view. Now on a Hero 10 Black, to enable horizon leveling without the Max Lens mod, you go over to your digital lenses, and you just choose linear with horizon leveling. That's the only field of view that's available for horizon leveling when not using the Max Lens mod. Now it does have some limitations. First of all, you're filming in a linear field of view, so it is cropped in quite a bit. For some scenarios, that field of view is quite acceptable. Other scenarios, you do need something wider. The other limitation it has is that it can only keep the horizon level up to about 45 degrees. So once the camera gets to an extreme angle of about 45 degrees, the horizon is going to get crooked. And I'm going to show you some examples here in a minute. But the benefit about the way GoPro has done it is that you can still get that horizon leveling and still film at a high resolution. 5.3K at 60 frames per second. And for many people, even though it will only keep your horizon level up to 45 degrees, that's more than enough for what they need. And another nice benefit is that you still have option for the stabilization control. You can have boost enabled when you have horizon leveling on, but you can also bump it down to high or standard and still make use of that horizon leveling. As mentioned, the next step up in horizon leveling on the Hero 10 Black is by using the Max Lens mod. It just replaces the lens protector and pops on there like that. Once you have the hardware installed, you have to enable the Max Lens mod in the settings by swiping down and turning on the Max Lens mod there. Now the benefit of using the Max Lens mod is that it now has 360 degrees of horizon leveling. So it doesn't matter which orientation the camera ends up in, your horizon is always going to be perfectly level. The other bonus is that you do have some options when it comes to field of view. You can use the Max Super View, which gives you a full 155 degrees field of view, which a lot of people need in certain scenarios. But if that's too wide for you and adding a little bit too much distortion, you can bump it down to wide, which is still giving you a significant field of view. Now the one limitation to using the Max Lens mod is that you can only film at 2.7K, that's the max resolution. So GoPro is very flexible in its options and its capabilities. But again, you do have to spend money on that Max Lens mod to make full use of it. Now the way the Action 2 deals with horizon leveling is quite a bit different. It actually has 360 degree horizon leveling built right into the camera. You don't have to purchase any additional accessories. So for some people that is a bonus, for others that's kind of a negative because you don't have the flexibility. And the reason why that can become an issue for some people is that you're always forced to film in a very narrow field of view, and you cannot film in high resolutions. And I'll just show you that here. Let's go ahead and we'll put it over to video. Now let's go into our settings here. If you want to enable horizon leveling, you do have to film at 2.7K. If you bump it up to a higher resolution, such as 4K, the horizon leveling option is not even available. So you do have to film at 2.7K, and then at the top right hand side we can select our stabilization. You can see there if we have stabilization off, we have a nice wide field of view. If we enable Rock Steady, which is just their basic stabilization, you can see there that it crops in quite a bit. But now watch as I turn on Horizon Steady, you can see it's quite cropped in. And again, for some situations that's just fine, but other situations that doesn't work. You just don't have a wide enough field of view. So as mentioned, you either have 360 degree horizon leveling or nothing. Not like the GoPro where up to 45 degrees it will still keep the horizon level, but still give you high resolutions that you can film with and a wider field of view. So I'm just going to show you a couple quick demonstrations here so you can get a feel of how each one performs. The first two demonstrations I'm going to show you is the Hero 10 without the Max Lens mod, and then with the Max Lens mod installed. And then I'm going to mount both cameras on my Ebike, the Himaway Escape, which I just did a review on a few days ago. We'll do a side-by-side demonstration of the Action 2 compared to the Hero 10 Black with and without the Max Lens mod installed. And that'll just show you the differences of field of view with a really tight cropped in version compared to when you're using something like Max SuperView.
For this first demonstration, as you can see, I have the Action 2 and I have the Hero 10 Black mounted together, and I'm going to just show a quick demonstration here of the horizon leveling and the differences. If we just move the camera back and forth like that, you're going to see that the horizon stays perfectly level. They both do a really good job keeping everything straight, and the stabilization is pretty good. The difference is, however, is when we turn it to about 45 degrees, you can see there that the GoPro can no longer keep the horizon level. The benefit is, however, with the GoPro you can still record at a nice high resolution, 5K, but with the Osmo Action 2, the maximum resolution when using the Horizon Steady is 2.7K. You will notice the field of view is approximately the same on both. Now I have boost disabled on the Hero 10 Black. If we are to enable boost to give it a little extra polish of stabilization, then it would crop in a little bit more. Now for this next demonstration, as you can see there, I have installed the Max Lens mod on the Hero 10 Black. I've also enabled the Max Lens mod in the settings, so now we're going to be recording at 2.7K on both cameras. When using the Max Lens mod or filming in Horizon Steady on the Action 2, that is the maximum resolution. But the big thing you will notice right away is that the Hero 10 Black with the Max Lens mod now has a massive field of view, 155 degrees field of view. And, we can go in and do our tests. You can see I'm doing some slow side to side. The image might move around a little bit, side to side, up and down, but that horizon will stay perfectly level. Even if we get a little bit more crazy, move it around fast, you can see there that the horizon is still going to stay perfectly level. And then, of course, if we spin it right around, again, at 365 degrees, that horizon will stay level.
So now here I've got both cameras mounted on my Himalaya Escape e-bike. The Action 2 video is on the left and the Hero 10 Black is on the right. Now this is without the Max Lens mod, so we're just using linear with horizon leveling. And you can see that the field of view is pretty well the same on both, and for the most part they both do a really good job. In this type of situation, your camera's not going to be on that great of an angle where that 45 degree limitation is going to make itself known. Now in this next video here, you can see we have both cameras mounted again. The Action 2 on the left and the Hero 10 Black on the right. So now we have the Max Lens mod installed and we're filming in Max SuperView. And you can see just how much wider that field of view is. Again, both do a really good job at keeping the horizon level and keeping the footage stable. So those are the main differences of horizon leveling on the DJI Action 2 and the Hero 10 Black. As mentioned, they both have pros and cons. With the Hero 10 Black, you do have to purchase an extra accessory to make full use of 360 degree horizon leveling, and it can also kind of be a pain when you're out in the field if you need to switch back and forth. Taking these lenses on and off when you're out in an environment with a lot of mud, dust, debris, wet, sometimes can be a little bit challenging. Whereas the Action 2 has it built right in, you don't have to purchase any additional accessories, and you can switch back and forth on the fly quite easy. The only downfall is that you're very limited to the field of views. You don't have any options there. And again, the max resolution that you can film at is 2.7K, so it's not quite as flexible as the Hero 10 Black. Well folks, hopefully you found this video enjoyable and got some value out of it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos, and we'll see you in the next one.